We want our ensuite shower in here.
All right. You'll need a Saniflo for that.
A Saniflo?
It quietly pumps away the waste through small pipework, like this.
The key benefit Saniflo offers is extra facilities almost anywhere, from loft to basement and most places in between, an understairs cloakroom, a basement installation, an ensuite shower room or a loft conversion. There's a range of Saniflo products, each designed for particular applications and markets, from an additional WC to the addition of a complete bathroom in hard-to-plumb places. There are 3 reasons why you would use a Saniflo. 1, because it's impossible to use conventional gravity drainage, as in a basement. 2, where it would be too disruptive. And 3, where it would be too expensive. All Saniflo units work on the same principle. Water and waste are drained by gravity into the unit. As the liquid rises, a pressure switch automatically activates the motor. Waste and water are macerated and then quietly pumped away through small bore pipework to a remote soil stack or sewer. Each Saniflo unit needs its own separate discharge pipe to the soil stack. The non-macerating pumps in the Saniflo range work on the same principle, except that they take only wastewater and cannot be connected to a WC. Depending on the model chosen, waste and water may be pumped vertically or horizontally, or a combination of both. Having decided to use a Saniflo, there are 2 regulations to consider: UK Building Regulations G1 and UK Electrical Regulations P. G1 allows a macerator to be installed where there is already access to a gravity discharge WC in the dwelling concerned. Electrical Regulations P specify that if the installation of an electrical appliance, such as a macerator, involves the running of new cable work and is being carried out by an unqualified electrician, then building control must be notified, or the installation checked by a qualified electrician. The Saniflo range of pumps and macerators have European and UK approval where required. They have also been awarded national type approval by Building Control. You'll find further information on our website at saniflo.co.uk. Having ensured that you are adhering to the regulations, you should survey the job and plan it in accordance with the Saniflo instructions. Installing a Saniflo correctly will ensure that the installation will operate efficiently and that it will be covered by our 2-year guarantee. The guarantee does not cover incorrect installation or misuse. There are a few important do's and don'ts. Always run any horizontal discharge pipe on a minimum 1 in 100 fall. This may involve taking up floorboards and notching into the joists or fixing the pipe on a fall along the joist. Each Saniflo unit needs its own separate discharge pipe to the large bore discharge pipe or soil stack. Always run any vertical rise that may be required at the start of the pipe run as near as possible to the Saniflo unit. This will ensure maximum pumping efficiency. A long horizontal run adds unwanted friction loss to the pumping operation. Vertical pumping reduces the distance the unit will pump horizontally, roughly by 10 meters horizontally for every meter of vertical lift. Any elbow on the discharge pipe of the unit will result in friction loss, reducing the vertical pumping capability by 50 centimeters per elbow. Exceptionally, as under the stairs, a short length of vertical pipe can be at 45 degrees. Remember that the pump or macerator unit does not suck in the incoming waste, so this has to enter the unit by gravity. This is especially important when installing a low trap item such as a shower. If the fall from the inlet pipe into the Saniflo unit is not sufficient, then problems such as backing up of water in, for example, a shower tray may occur. Finally, use smooth bends and not sharp 90-degree elbows. If using plastic, then use 2 45-degree bends in series. If using copper, you can pull bends. A useful tip is to remember to deburr any edges carefully. If using plastic, ensure you wipe off any excess solvent. This will keep the bore of the discharge pipe clear, open and blockage free. Subject to the depth of the cistern, you may need to batten it from the wall by a few centimetres in order to accommodate the Saniflo unit. Sani Slim is specifically designed to fit behind most close-coupled suites, and Sani Pack is designed to be used with back-to-wall and wall-hung sanitary ware. Sani Compact is a space-saving ceramic WC with a macerator incorporated. It needs no cistern. It's connected directly to the mains water and has a hydraulically operated push-button flush. It's simple to connect to waste and water and can also discharge wastewater from a wash basin. Saniflo pumps, such as SaniSpeed, shown here, are fitted in the same way, except that they may discharge to a drain rather than to a soil stack or sewer. They're specially designed to accept hot, soapy pumped wastewater from washing machines and dishwashers. The correct way to make the electrical connection is with an unswitched fused connector fitted with a 5-amp fuse. The connection can be to a spur run off a ring main. Ensure that the spur is isolated and not live when making the connection. Saniflo units have motor ratings ranging from 300 to 750 watts. Copper pipe or plastic solvent weld pipe are both suitable for the discharge of a Saniflo installation. If plastic pipe is used, it should be solvent weld and not push fit. For many of the Saniflo models, 22mm discharge is suitable. However, if a horizontal run is longer than 10 to 12 meters, it's advisable to increase the bore size to 32mm. This allows for easier drainage of the pipe. Remember to deburr copper pipes, and with plastic, check that solvent joints don't have excess solvent that could close up the pipe bore. You should normally install the Saniflo directly behind the WC, taking care not to jam it against the pan as it would result in resonance. Make sure that the surface on which it's positioned is flat. Use the flexible fixing lugs to secure the unit in place. It is possible to fit the Saniflo a short distance further back by using an extension. In this case, the extension should be no more than 150 to 200mm. Extensions much longer than this tend to attract blockages. Do not install the Saniflo unit underneath the floor. Always check that the Saniflo is accessible and removable for possible maintenance. This includes full access to the Jubilee clips securing the inlets and outlets. To clear the toilet of water and waste, the unit will run for 10 to 20 seconds, less time than it takes to refill the cistern. The units are technologically equipped to reduce both emitted and transmitted noise. You can use proprietary products to clean the WC, and in hard water areas, use the Saniflo descaler to ensure trouble-free operation. The Saniflo range of products is backed up by a 2-year guarantee. We also have a nationwide network of experienced service engineers who will call on site in the unlikely event of a failure of the unit. Correctly installed, Saniflo units will give many years of quiet, trouble-free use. You'll find installation instructions in the box with the unit and on our website, saniflo.co.uk.
The Saniflo?
It quietly pumps away the waste through small pipework, like this.
It's easy to add luxury and value to your home with Saniflo pumping systems. From loft to basement and most places in between. A downstairs loo, a kitchen or utility room, even a bath or shower room. Call Saniflo on 0800 072 8822.